Now let's see the discussions on tools and ecosystem. So Helm, we are going to talk about Helm, which is a package manager for Kubernetes. And then there are operators, which are custom controllers for managing complex applications. CI/CD pipeline integrating Jenkins, GitOps with Argo CD. Now, Kubernetes has a rich ecosystem of tools that enhance its capabilities. Helm is a package manager that simplifies deploying applications on Kubernetes. Operators are custom controllers that extend Kubernetes functionality, managing complex applications like databases. For CI/CD, tools like Jenkins can be integrated with Kubernetes, and GitOps practices can be implemented using tools like Argo CD. So, for installing Helm, this is install Helm, this is the command. Okay, curl command. We'll soon see it in Visual Studio Code. And this is add Helm repository and update the Helm repository. Okay, and then we'll use the code snippet using Helm to deploy an application. Search for Nginx Helm chart. Okay, and install Nginx using Helm and verify the installation. Let's switch over to Visual Studio Code and get our hands dirty. Alright, so let's install Helm. So I'll give this command a go. Okay, let's install Helm within this Advanced Concepts folder, unless it is globally done. Okay, so, or we can go to the root folder. So here you can see that Helm is successfully installed after checking for my password for my Linux distribution. Helm installed into this user/local/bin/shell. Okay, now we'll add the Helm repository. So now I will add the Helm repository with this command, Helm repo add stable. Stable has been added to your repositories. That's great. And then Helm repo update. Update Helm repositories. Helm repo update. Hang tight while we grab the latest from your chart repository. Successfully got an update from the stable chart repository. Superb. Now use this Helm to deploy an application. So what we'll do, we'll search for Nginx Helm chart. Oh, the command is Helm search repo Nginx. Repo Nginx. So it has got me so many of these repositories. Some of them are deprecated. And then we'll install Nginx using Helm. So let me choose one of these which is not deprecated. The top one is Nginx Ingress is deprecated, Nginx LTPauth proxy is deprecated, Nginx Lego is not deprecated, and the final one is also deprecated. So let's install Nginx Lego, which doesn't seem to be deprecated. Alright, so Helm install. By Nginx stable /nginx Lego. Ensure, okay, error installation failed, unable to build Kubernetes objects from release manifest. Resource mapping not found for this. Okay. We have to troubleshoot this problem first. Now this error, indicates that the Helm chart that we are trying to install is deprecated and is using outdated API version. And these are no longer supported in our Kubernetes cluster. So specifically it mentions extensions /v1 beta 1 API version for deployment objects, which has been removed in the newer versions of Kubernetes. Now, to solve this issue, we have a few options. First one, it could be find a modern Helm chart. So we'll look for a newer version of the Helm chart that uses supported API versions. The Nginx Lego chart might have an updated version, or there might be an alternative charts available. Now, first approach you will follow using a modern Helm chart. Now, this chart is deprecated, was first not written in the Nginx Lego when we search for the repo Nginx, but it still shows deprecated when I installed this. Okay, but anyway, we'll get around this problem very soon. Just stay with me. So now we'll add a new Helm repository. So we'll add Bitnami repository, which is a good choice as it is actively maintained. So Helm repo add Bitnami https, and then we'll update the repo. Let's see what happens. Bitnami has been added to your repository. Hang tight while you grab. Successfully got an update from the stable chart repository. Successfully got an update from the Bitnami chart. Update complete. Happy hemming. Alright, great. Now we'll search for an Nginx chart in the Bitnami repository. So accordingly, we'll paste this code: hem search repo Bitnami Nginx. Bitnami Nginx, okay, with the chart version, Bitnami Nginx ingress controller, Bitnami Nginx Intel. The third one is deprecated, but the top two are not. Now we'll install the Nginx chart, the top one. So Helm install my Nginx, Bitnami Nginx. So let's see. Okay. Name my Nginx, last deployed this time. Namespace default, status deployed, revision 1, test suite none, notes, chart version, chart name, app version. Please be patient while the chart is being deployed. Okay. Get the Nginx URL by running these commands. Okay, so it's all done. Great, success.